Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we have discussed about the mouth and buccal cavity and milk teeth and permanent teeth also we have discussed. Okay, milk teeth and permanent teeth, mouth and buccal cavity we have discussed. Okay, today I am going to discuss about the effect of saliva on starch. Effect of saliva on starch. Okay, in our mouth, that is saliva is there. So that saliva, how will it be effect on starch? Starch means we are eating the food. In that food, carbohydrates is there, starch is there. So that saliva, how it will be effect on that starch? Effect of saliva on starch. Effect of saliva on starch. Okay, our mouth has the salivary glands which secrete saliva. In our mouth, salivary glands is there. These are secrete saliva. Do you know the action of saliva on food? How it will be give the action on food? So we can discuss by the activity. Our mouth has the in our mouth salivary glands is there. So that secretes saliva, and how it will be action on saliva on food, we can discuss by the activity. Our mouth, in our mouth has the salivary glands. Our mouth has the salivary glands which secrete saliva, which secrete saliva. Okay, our mouth has the salivary glands which secrete saliva. And what is the action of saliva on food? What is the action of? Do you know the action of saliva on food? Do you know the action of saliva? Do you know the action of saliva on food? Now let us find out by the activity. In this activity, we have to take the 2 test tubes. Okay. So what is the action of saliva on food? We can discuss with the activity. In this activity, we have to take the 2 test tubes. Okay. Take 2 test tubes. Label them A and B. In the test tube A, put 1 teaspoonful boiled rice. Here we are taking the 2 test tube. One of the test tube labeled A, one of the test tube labeled B. And in one test tube, we can put 1 teaspoonful boiled rice. In test tube B, keep 1 teaspoonful of boiled rice after chewing it for 3 to 5 minutes. After that add 3-4 milliliter of water in both the test tubes. Now pour 2-3 drops of iodine solution in each test tube and observe. So when you are observing, you will observe this color of there is a change in color in the test tube. Okay, in the test tube color will be changed. Okay, why that color will be changed? The saliva breaks down the starch into sugars. That's why that color will be changed. Okay, so which test tube color will be changed? Did you observe? Okay, here we are take the 2 test tubes. This is one of the test tube and this is one of the test tube. Roughly diagram. Okay, these are the 2 test tubes. Here boiled rice, in this boiled and chewed rice. Okay, these are the 2 test tube. In test tube one is a A, another one is a B. We can label with A and B. One test tube is a A, another test tube is a B. Okay, we can pour the 3-4 milliliter of water and add the 2-3 drops of iodine. By the dropper we can add the iodine solution. By the dropper we can add the iodine solution. Okay, this is a dropper. By the dropper we can add the iodine solution. So this is the dropper. By the dropper we can add the 3 to no. Okay, this is a iodine solution. Iodine solution. And next we can pour the 3 to 4 milliliter of water. These are the water. Here water. And one is a boiled rice, another one is a boiled and chewed rice. This is a boiled and chewed rice. Boiled and chewed rice. What about this one? This is a boiled rice. Okay, this is the activity. In this, what we have to observe, in this test tube, both test tube colors will be, color is changing or not, once you have to observe. Okay, effect of saliva on starch, how it will be affect. First we have to take the 2 test tubes, label them A and B. In the test tube A, we can put 1 teaspoonful of boiled rice. Now take 2 test tubes, label them with A and B. In test tube A, put 1 teaspoonful. In test tube A, put 1 teaspoonful. Of boiled rice. Okay, simply we are taking the 2 test tube, one of the test tube labeled A, one of the test tube labeled B. In test tube A we can put the teaspoonful of boiled rice. In test tube B, what we have to put? In test tube B, keep 1 teaspoon of boiled rice after chewing. In test tube B, keep 1 teaspoonful boiled rice after chewing. Chewing it for 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, and after that add 3 to 4 milliliters of water. And add the 3 to 4 milliliters of water in both the test tubes. Now pour 2-3 drops of iodine solution in each test tube and observe. After that, pour 2-3 drops of iodine 2-3 drops of iodine. Now pour 2-3 drops of iodine solution. In each test tube and observe. In each test tube and observe. Pour 2-3 drops of iodine solution in each test tube and observe. Okay. Why is there a change in color in the test tubes? So test tube color will be changed. So why it is changing? The saliva breaks down the starch into sugars. Observe. Now why is there a change in color? Why is there a change in color? Why is there a change in color in the test tubes? In the test tubes. Okay, test tube colors will be changed. So why that color? Why there is a change in color in the test tube? Because of the saliva breaks down. Because of the saliva, what happened? Saliva breaks down the starch into sugars. Saliva breaks down the starch. Saliva breaks down the starch into sugars. Okay, the saliva breaks down the starch into sugars. That's why that color will be changed the test tube. That's why the color will be changed the test tube. Okay, do you have an idea about the tooth decay, sweets and tooth decay? Normally bacteria are present in our mouth, but they are not harmful to us. In our mouth also bacteria is present, but it is not harmful to the us. Okay, but it is not harmful to the us. However, if we do not clean our teeth and mouth after eating, many harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. These bacteria break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. The acids gradually damage the teeth. This is called tooth decay. Okay, this is called tooth decay. What is the tooth decay? Normally, some useful bacteria is there in our mouth. Okay, so it is useful to us. But if we do not clean our teeth and mouth after eating, if you are not cleaning your teeth and your mouth, means what will happen? Many harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. If you not clean your teeth and mouth after eating, other bacteria, harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. And these bacteria break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. Okay, after eating, leftover food is there in our mouth, so that is break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release the acids. The acids gradually damage the teeth. This is called that bacteria releases the acids, that acids damage our teeth. This is called tooth decay. Okay, if it is not treated in time, the tooth decay in time, means what will happen? It causes severe toothache will come, and in extreme cases results in tooth loss. Okay, generally in outside you have to observe some members, they will lose their tooth because of tooth diseases. Okay, they did not wash their mouth and teeth, so that's why bacteria will be increase their mouth and it will be affected to their teeth, and so tooth will be lost. For suppose chocolates, sweets, soft drinks and other sugar products are the major culprits of tooth decay. So that's why you don't eat the more chocolates, sweets and soft drinks and other sugar products. Don't eat. Okay, after eating you have to must and should what clean your mouth and teeth. Okay, so these are the major culprits. What are the major culprits of tooth decay? Chocolates, sweets, soft drinks, and other sugar products. Do you have a habit eating chocolates? So hereafter don't eat the chocolates. If you are eating the chocolates, means what will happen? Your teeth will be lost. Okay, so tooth decay will be come. What is the tooth decay? When you are eating the chocolates, after that bacteria will be increased in your mouth. That bacteria will be harmful to the damage your teeth. So this is called tooth decay. Okay, these are the major culprits of the tooth decay. Therefore, one should clean the teeth with a brush or dental and dental floss, a special strong thread which is moved between two teeth to take out trapped food particles at least twice a day, and rinse the mouth after every meal. Okay, you have to brush the twice a day after every meal. Also, one should not put dirty fingers on any unwashed object in the mouth. And one more important thing is don't put the dirty fingers or any unwashed object in the mouth. Any unwashed object is there means don't put in your mouth, and dirty fingers also don't put in your mouth. Okay, so this is a tooth decay. What is the tooth decay? Here tooth decay. What is the tooth decay? The acids gradually damage the teeth. The acids gradually damage the teeth. The acids gradually damage teeth. This is called what we can call tooth decay. Tooth decay. How that acids are released? Because of harmful bacteria. These bacteria break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. Okay, these bacteria break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. If we do not clean our teeth and mouth after eating, many harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. Next point, if we do not clean our teeth, and mouth after eating, many harmful bacteria also begin to live. Many harmful bacteria also begin. Many harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. Begin to live and grow in it. These bacteria break down the sugars. These bacteria break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. So sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. Okay, this is about the tooth decay. Okay, remaining we will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you all of you. Bye. Have a nice day.